All right. I do believe that it's about time that we get started. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you're not here, you are still welcome as always. Today is a wonderful, wonderful Monday. A very tired one. I'm gonna be honest, I just recently woke up from a nap. I'm waiting for some coffee. Little little on the tired side. But I'm still feeling good. Hope you're feeling good too. We're back at it with some more Bioshock Infinite. Last time we had
Act
left
for
off,
your
it
women
was
folk. Act for your
oh,
prophet. Act.
we need to go get some shock jockey in order to fix the gondola. Portals, time stuff. It's a whole thing. We'll be playing around with that a bit more when we actually go over to the Hall of Heroes. But first, let's take care of a couple holidays. Today is National Tequila Day. If you like tequila, great. I know there's plenty of songs about tequila. People that like tequila. I'm not one of them. I've tried tequila once. Tastes like rotten eggs. Hated it. But maybe that's just me. Today is also National Amelia Earhart Day. Uh, the I think she was like the first woman to fly over the Atlantic. She set a bunch of records. Famously disappeared on a what would have been a flight around the world. But she was actually born on this day in 1897, and that's why we celebrate her. She accomplished a lot and deserves to at least be celebrated even today. So I suppose we're just gonna head over to the Hall of Heroes. I know that this place becomes a whole thing.
Something ain't right.
Uh, Apparently, it becomes a whole thing right fucking now.
Get him out of cover.
Riven brought the heat. Yeah, no, it's starting really hot apparently. I like that little just sting that happens every time that you kill someone. It's a great indicator. This wasn't close enough apparently. Oh man, I can't hit anything. Off to a great start. How are you doing, by the way? Oh, how are you doing today, Kayla? I hope that you're doing well. I'm a bit on the sleepy end myself, so I apologize if I'm a little out of it to start. So I got ammo here. I can. Annoyed primarily. Oh, I'm sorry that you're annoyed. Whatever's bothering you, I hope that it fixes
Hall of
itself or
Heroes
passes.
closed until further notice.
Then there won't be a line to get in.
Figures. Not that I want right now. Multitude of small stuff. Head one.
What the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix. I gotta get this thing moving again.
Yeah, I know how that goes. I've had those kinds of days. Man, you see him just rip that off? That had screws.
Oh,
That was screwed
Sabine,
in.
I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth!
I have a better idea.
What are you doing?
Opening a tear.
Oh, shit! What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But there is. There is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it! I
But
don't
I
really
can help.
understand what I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I got this. I don't need tears. No, I definitely need those tears. I need them a lot. But they're great. I never actually thought about it. There was an old trailer for the game. That had like her in a blue dress and everything. Thunderbird was ready to rock. Oh God, man, Songbird. I was never a huge fan of Songbird. But I can't deny how easily he just fucks everyone's shit up. What I was saying though is there was an old trailer where she was like in a blue dress, and like I remember it was like Booker DeWitt. He's falling because something happens, and he gets caught on like some roses. I think that actually that window is the one from the trailer. I can't confirm it. I don't know if that's a fact, but it definitely looks like the one from the trailer. And I never really thought about that. That's kind of cool.
To the sky,
I might be
Comstock
rambling.
bent
I
his
don't
knee
know what the
and
fuck I'm
saw
talking
with
about.
Holy prophecy, and Eden floating in the mist, by man forsworn, by heaven kissed.
Do you have any idea what I'm even rambling about?
It's locked.
I'll give it a whirl. Got it.
I think so, but you're not 100% sure. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
I served 20 years of soldiering, and every heathen land I've known has less peopled for my passing. I hated no special enemy. Until now. Comstock. He's made a vaudeville travesty of my battles, and cast himself as the White Knight. I called him out over it, and he stripped me of my rank. That man has never seen the savage face of war. But he will.
Being a little intense there, Mr. Slate. So, you've been stripped of your rank. I don't know if you can really call yourself Colonel anymore. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like another lockpick around here. I'd love to be able to open up the safe. Yes, there is, actually.
Surrender!
That was awfully convenient.
Got a lock, needs picking.
I can do that.
Jesus. Teleported
There.
behind me.
Want to hold on to this?
Yes, I would love to hold on to that. Thank you. More
Thanks.
money. Say what you will about the ideology of the place, but even the uniforms look sick. Yeah, no, like... Yeah, we've said it before, we'll say it as many times as we need to. The art design of this game is fucking on point. It is so good. Like, it's very clear that, you know, their ideology sucks major ass. But also, like, look at this shit. That is so cool. And then it goes to this little,
Press to launch
little
your
animation.
enemies into the air. Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
I do like Bucking Bronco. I think that I can combine Bucking Bronco and Devil's Kiss for a combo. If I remember correctly.
And when we strike, we will teach Cornelius Slate a lesson. Now, I know you've all come to think of Slate as some kind of war hero. But let me be abundantly clear. Cornelius Slate
Got this.
is no hero!
Yeah! Ah! Ah, it's beautiful. Kill them all at once. Listen to that. Gotcha. I also love, like, just some of the other animations. Like, you headshot a person, and everybody around them just, like, kind of just from the force of the shot, just kind of staggers around. I mean, I'm sorry you had to find out like this. We all thought that Slate was a war hero, but Comstock said otherwise. He's the prophet.
Second thought. I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use. I can't just pull them out of thin air.
I don't know, I feel like I handled that pretty well. Oh, sorry, no, I don't, I'm sure that they will come in handy, that's great. But don't be like, oh man, on second thought.
Actually
No, that
know
was
the
fucking,
fella.
that was solid.
Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
Who is this fraud, this charlatan, this salesman of snake oil? What you see today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning. Zachary Comstock will hear our voice. His temple shall burn, and and his bottles of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
Not in this timeline.
Come here.
Got a tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but... Who's there? You're Slate, right? Sir? Put the guns down!
Oh no, Slate!
Did you hear that, Comstock? That is the sound you have never heard. The sound of a soldier's end. Come to your Hall of Heroes. Prove me a liar.
Slate, no! I thought you were a war hero. Why, Slate?
Look, a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
You're the junior codebreaker. What's it say?
Don't know. There should be a code book somewhere.
Yeah. I actually remember this. But he was not! Right? He had us all fooled. Never saw it coming. Pulled wool over our eyes. Can't believe he'd do such a thing. I'm just gonna take this.
Found something.
It's the code book, all right.
I love that they just keep the Vox code lying around in cannons. It's awfully convenient, I must say. Who are the Vox Populi? Oh, they're malcontents. They want what you have? Free labor? They want your labor?
Look at this. My tower. It's only fair they give me a cut of the profits, don't you think?
Make sure you go to the Hall of Heroes to try out.
Damage boost on the carbine. Hell yeah. Sold. Probably clip increase, I suppose, on the pistol. I do like the pistol a lot. Hold it for there. You're just going about your business, and just suddenly one day, Slate's no longer a war hero. Like, live your days, living a lie. A lie that that Slate was anything other than I don't know. I wasn't listening to them. It was something. Wasn't good. I'll tell you that.
Huh.
What you got, Lance Corporal?
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate.
Damn right.
My father followed
War
him up
hero.
San Juan Hill through the legations in Peking, and as he put it, through hell the order was given. At today's muster, Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir, I am. Slate said, your father always wanted a son. I hope the fool has wisdom enough to recognize his good fortune.
Goddamn right. He may not be a war hero, but he's a good man. Would have potentially found out what he actually was. Alright, let's go crack this code. I think I actually remember this one. It's like tip the hat or something.
Mr. DeWitt? Looks simple enough. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Tip of the hat.
Indeed.
There we go. I did remember. Sorry, it's taking me a second to turn. I gotta... I was taking a sip of my coffee.
Feel better already.
Come over here.
I'll pass up the RPG.
Daisy Fitzroy. I've read about her. Books say she's out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Everybody's got a dream.
I don't want to be a part of their world. I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
Okay. So, Daisy, I do have a small question. And I'm sure that this is probably the biggest problem. But like, you could. Why did you join if you don't want to be part of it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if she even had a choice. No, I know that you can't just leave. There's more, aren't there? Of course there is. There's always more. Yeah, it's nice that this game has iron sights, but I'll be honest, the iron sights aren't that great. So most of the time I just end, pretty much 99% of the time, I just end up hip firing everything. I don't know if you did the same, but like I never use my my iron sights.
Fancy
They're
putting
just
those lock-picking skills to work?
not great.
No problem. It's done.
Built to live, melee executions have a... That's a really good one. Certainly didn't make a habit of it. And like thinking about it, I think that's the only weapon that I ever even use the iron sights on is the sniper rifle, and even then, that's really quick.
They shut down gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. Must be because of what's going on with that. This is going into
We'll just clear the skyline.
fantastic.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best.
No, just keep giving me money. It's fine. Shut up, Booker. You don't know what you're talking about. I just want more money. Don't want the RPG right now. Ah, Slate.
Veterans! You shed your heart's blood for Columbia, lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient. Comstock did nothing! And yet, look up! Whose image squats above you even now? At every angle and insult! If the prophet would make a painted whore of our past, what fresh rape does our future hold? Let us now make our stand and fill yonder hole with true heroes!
Booker, take this rifle.
Oh, shit! Never mind. Shep gave me the rifle. Oh, hell yeah. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the.
Sniper, Booker! That's all I have right now. Looks like we found where your old friend Slade is.
Just find that shock jockey and get the hell out of here.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it's there for you. Yeah, she heard me. Like, oh man, he's talking about that rifle. I'll keep an eye out for that one. Love the sniper. Sniper's great. That needs a shock jockey.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
Oh man, the recoil on this is fucking crazy though. I don't remember it being this insane.
I'll see what else I can find. Sorry.
Stop apologizing and find some goddamn ammo.
Take this ammo. You need this.
That'll do.
Thank you. Now see, these guys still think he's a war hero. They must not have heard the speech. Like, I mean, I understand. Not everybody was at that meeting. Unless, of course, you know, they were lying, but that'd be ridiculous. I don't know what I'm talking about. They wouldn't lie. Comstock only tells the truth, 100%. Thanks, Mr. Fink. You ready to get spicy? Because Hall of Heroes is fucking spicy. I'm not even talking about combat-wise. Like, yeah, sure, it can get a bit rough, but nah. Time for the area that Twitch loves most. Yeah, no, this is purely for for thematic purpose. I swear, please, Twitch, don't banana.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done.
Try to get through the Hall of Heroes
Cornelius
quick.
Slate, the swift left hook or the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock's life for a new one.
Not the wrong button.
The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who reddened Caesar's toga would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime. With Comstock gone, my men's past deeds will be sacred, and they will claim the spoils to them. I need not live to see it.
To the 19th century where politics were as spicy as the food. Jesus Christ, yeah, yeah, no, it's
Our prophet
it's
fought
gonna
at
be
Comstock,
fucking
commander of the 7th Cavalry.
crazy. We'll try to get through the Hall of Heroes quick.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth
It
on the
is.
field that day.
Well, I'll be.
Slate?
Hey,
Is that
Slate.
you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep this shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, wants my boys dead. We won't die at his hands.
There's going to be trouble.
All right.
All my men have left is a choice. Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one.
Ah, it feels good.
You see? You see, you're a killer, Booker. Like it or not.
Just give us the shock jockey.
If you
Sniper
want
rifle
the
still
vigor
feels so
of
good.
you will give my men a soldier's death. They wait for you and me in Peking.
And they won't die at his hands. No, they're gonna die at your hands instead. Yeah. You love blood, don't you? Even up here in the clouds, I'm gonna force you to relive all of your most racist fucking battles that you've ever fought in and glorify them. All while you're killing all of my men. It's gonna be great. You're not gonna believe this, Booker. I got this all planned. It's it's just crazy that you're here. Great timing, by the way.
I'll try to keep you stocked with both bandages and ammo, but the right materials aren't always at hand.
Poor Booker DeWitt. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Like, man, I just want my fucking drugs. I want my Pop Rocks. Which one's worse? I'm no comment. I'm not gonna get TOS today.
What is this?
Oh, Jesus
Boxer
Christ.
rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, that's not how Comstock tells it.
Straight up are like the most racist depictions of of these people that you could possibly do. When very low on health, killing an enemy gives health. What do I got on now? Crit I ain't replacing Headmaster. Come on. Kidding me? So for as bad as this is, I gotta admit they put a lot of effort into it. In terms of spicy takes, this area is about as juicy as it gets.
'Twas yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
Oh, I read about this.
Oh man.
Comstock led the Colombian troops to
Comstock wasn't there! The Boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends! Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice? Who wants to live forever?
Come on, you sons of bitches. Whoop. Okay, I need to take out that fire guy ASAP.
Your flesh will blacken and char.
Got him.
You see, young miss? You see the man that Comstock wishes he was? A real
I don't want to
soldier.
do this, Slade. Just give me what I need.
I will, after you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the ghost dancers.
Who are the ghost dancers?
Wounded Knee.
That's
He
Wounded
means
Knee.
us to head to the other display.
Can you hear Comstock's tin soldiers coming to silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
And
What are you doing?
I also know we had this whole conversation about how, like, we're glad that they don't, you know, water down all this stuff, because this stuff is, it's part of the time. It's important to recognize the time, but also, holy hell, it's still a little rough to go through all of it.
The tin soldier is taking credit for the deeds of the real ones.
God damn, they don't
Your
let
companion, young lady.
they don't let up on it.
He wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
You
It was
don't
a
mind.
different time, a very different time. Dark jacket. Nah, I like the increased clip size. Not doing me much on these weapons, but it does really good on the machine gun pistol.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
You were there. At Wounded Knee. I can see it in your face.
Yeah, not proud of it.
Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. It's Comstock.
Remember what we fight
Here's the soldier I spoke of. The kind of man Comstock pretends to be. Say if I told you true.
Oh, how little he knows. And sometimes I can almost convince people that I'm actually good at a shooter. Sometimes.
You did them a favor, Booker. You let them die like men.
I didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes
That's
never.
too damn bad, Booker.
I never claimed to be no hero.
Then what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the Rotunda. It's almost over.
What did Slate mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
I've got what you need, Booker. You will find me past the First Lady's memorial.
I forgot that they were on the other side of the door.
Say what you want about
That
me.
scared the shit out of me.
A woman had an eye for fashion.
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
The seed of the prophet lay in the womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books never mentioned anything about a child.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
That's quite an
if you
omission.
look over here,
Can't imagine that was by accident.
but the child took ill.
But the child took
Oh,
ill.
okay, you're
And Our
on
Lady
it.
prayed for the prophet's heir day and night.
Isn't Lady Comstock so noble?
That's my tower.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
You're Comstock's daughter.
No, I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
I mean, the last puppy that happened in Bioshock didn't exactly go very well, so it's probably for the best.
Can you unlock this?
You want to dress? Give you a second if you want to. Ain't nobody gonna stop us.
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them, no betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me, the prophet said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you. For God has granted me sight, and through his eyes, even you are loved."
Prophet, so noble. I can't believe that Daisy Fitzroy would kill Lady Comstock. Someone so good. Surely it must have been a mistake. Or, anarchy. Look at this shit, though. Also, this music. Music that they picked for this place, fucking just lighting. They go all out on this area. Like, I would love to walk through an area like this.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, wait. And when I say it like that, it sounds like I'm actually propping up the, the back half. I'm talking about like this area, like all this shit, like the fucking lava floors. This stuff's cool. Even if like this is also definitely racist depictions. Just the setting is cool, okay? Comstock's Revenge, the prophet, bearer of the sword, brought his wrath down upon Daisy Fitzroy and the Vox Populi. He pursues them relentlessly to this day.
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
Well, this part isn't even racist necessarily.
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move
Well, it's
forward.
fundamentalist for sure, but not really racist. That's true.
Is that?
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
Now.
Done. I feel there's more where that came from. Whenever I get anxious, tears have a way of appearing. Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Let's do the turret.
Try that one! Turret now!
Stop fucking with my camera, please. Ooh. It's right by my head. This ain't good. I need shield. Shield's bad. That guy. No. You're right. Well, this part isn't.
Can do some wonderful tricks. Do you know what you've got there, Booker?
That's enough, Slate. We just need the vigor to get out of Columbia. We're taking it one way or another. Slate!
Yeah, well, while it's not, like, outright racist, it is. Every single one of the Vox Populi that was in there was colored, I believe. So, sure, the idea isn't necessarily racist, but it's definitely portrayed racistly. Hey, discount dollar bill. Oh. Well, never mind. I didn't want to buy anything anyways. Useless.
Keep your eye open for that shock jockey.
Armory. No, upgrades for sniper. man, I understand that you're trying to be all like grand and religious and shit. Seed of the prophet. Yeah, no. He just walks off. I love these kinetoscope things, because yeah, it's just like, in order to actually make them, obviously they would have had to have convinced the people, like the actors, to just do these random motions. And yeah, it's you have ones like this one where it's just like, all right, I just need you to stand here for a second and then just slowly walk away, and we'll put up some grand statement.
To the sky, Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy. And too rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. Here's the place where we revere the heroes of our city.
Tin men, that's what Comstock will turn us into. Wires and gears to replace heads and hearts.
Judges, I act.
If I remember correctly, his weak spot's on his back. Yeah. You gotta shoot his weak point for massive damage. If I can ever fucking hit it. If I can ever get to it. There we go.
See, Booker? Maybe you're the man I remember. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Just give us what we came for!
They're even selling like toy cutouts of just Indians and Chinese people and shit, like the toy sword even. And Columbia was bound to fall.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Looks simple enough. Done.
Five. I've only got 3. Damn.
Want to hold on to this?
The whole place is
Take
ransacked.
it.
Ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken them. Look.
Yeah, it sucks I don't have enough lockpicks, so.
Is that?
Slate. He's here.
Heart Slate. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh no! Not Lady Comstock. In order to get that angle, somebody would have had to straight up climb on top of her glass coffin. And I find that hilarious.
Open it.
What is that?
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
It was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee. It was Slate who stormed the gates at Peking. Slate!
Slate!
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh, no. He won't rest until he's
Hey,
turned
man,
us
you gotta
into
calm
tin.
down.
I won't let him.
Getting too
He
old for
took
this.
my past, but that's all he's getting from me.
Just give us the vigor. We don't need to do this.
Here you go, boys. A soldier's death awaits.
Take it!
Perfect
Thank you.
timing.
That was perfect timing. You stop stumbling around so I can shoot you in the head.
You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember. Tin Man! Tin Man!
Oh, now suddenly it's no longer a soldier's death. Suddenly it's, oh nope. You're a Tin Man. Make up your fucking mind. Am I cool or not?
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt. Don't disappoint the boys.
Does it look like I'm disappointing them?
Open it.
On it!
I don't know, I'm getting headshot after headshot on these guys.
Rejoice, for death has no sting.
Where are they? Where are you?
What you sow.
We're taking care of you first, aren't we? Ow. Let's take this a little slow.
Booker, here!
Much obliged.
Are you still disappointed?
Show me what you're made of.
Have I not done that enough yet? I don't know, I feel like I've been pretty thorough with my killing.
Feel better already.
My men and I are doomed. Doomed as noble Custer was at Little Bighorn. But we shall not yield to Comstock and his tin soldiers. But my scout has seen him. Booker DeWitt is coming here to the hall. DeWitt. We called him the White Injun of Wounded Knee for all the grisly trophies he claimed.
Jesus.
A man such as he might just grant us the peace we seek.
Yeah, no, anyone trying to convince you that Booker DeWitt was a good guy is off their rocker. Can people Can people rise above? Can people wash away their sins? That's... I'd like to think that they can. But, that is kind of one of the big points of the game. How the fuck did you die? Hey, Slay, I didn't even shoot you.
You're not done here, soldier! Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it!
Okay, pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Haven't changed, you booger. Not one bit.
Man, you didn't have to look her in the eye when you were doing it.
Oh, this better be worth it, Slade.
Press to shoot a bolt of electricity. Hold and release to create a shocking trap.
I suppose it was mercy. Comstock's men would have taken him.
I suppose it was.
Do you ever get used to it? Killing.
Faster than you can imagine. Go ahead!
On it.
Yeah. Unfortunately quick. Ain't much back here. From my understanding, yeah, it's just you. You find ways to just shut down and shut out those thoughts. You find excuses to justify the means.
Take your time. I'm fine down here.
When it's in a video game, it's even faster. You guys were done.
You know, those vigors seem very powerful. I'll do what I can to keep you stocked in salts.
Thanks.
Sure you don't want any vigors yourself? No? Okay. Fine. Fair. I understand.
Don't hold back, soldier.
Booker, I can tell what Slate said bothered you. You sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival, and then there's finding pleasure in the act.
Booker.
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said, less you know about me, the better.
Yeah, no, there's a... With how they talk about Booker and his past, ain't no way in hell that it was out of necessity. He enjoyed every second of it. Don't know other upgrades. And I hate Fink for making that sound every single time that you turn one of those on.
Elizabeth!
That mosquito. Sorry to tell you, boys, that the person that you're after is already gone.
Open it.
All right.
Already killed him. I actually do also feel for Slatesman. Like, were they good people? No. I don't think that the game even tries to act like they were good people. Like, they did some fucked up shit and then called themselves heroes. But after all of that, after all they fought for, some of them probably did actually fight. Not because they enjoyed it, but because they thought that it was for the best. And now they're up here in this floating city being stripped of their ranks and told that that all of it was pointless, that they literally did nothing. It was all the prophet. It was all this bearded man that doesn't do shit. That as far as they are aware, he's never seen a war at all. Yeah, I also kind of feel bad for Slate's men. Like, their entire worldview is being shaken up, and the last thing that they can ask for is to die in combat, because that's all that they know.
That'll do.
Can't imagine that there was a whole lot of combat before I showed up, though. Yeah, maybe a little bit with the Vox Populi. Sure, different times, of course, but even back then, how many men really signed up to kick foreigners in the teeth? Policemen probably fought because it was their duty while Comstock, made a theme park out of their misery. Yeah. Yeah, like, I can almost guarantee that while Slate props up Booker's deeds, most of those men that fought there just fought for what they thought was right, fought for what they believed in, or at least what they were told they should believe in. And then, yeah, like their deeds. Maybe some of them weren't at those battles. Maybe some of them were. But the fact that they made a theme park just out of, let's be honest, atrocity. And don't even let Slate's men have any of the glory that they were told that they could fight for.
Found anything yet?
Ow. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna shotgun you. And then hunker down for a second.
I'll teach you.
Where you at? I know there's another one of you.
I'll crush you like a bug.
Oh, there's a lot more of you.
Booker, catch.
Great.
Thank you. I'm gonna take this from a top angle instead.
We're all got it. Come on out.
Get ready!
Was it seriously being blocked by your bracer? Hell. It's like slightly notes towards feeling bad for what he did. We asked Booker whether he remembers what they did to the Indians. Yeah. No, like even Slate,
Done.
who was, propping up Booker, understands that what they did was insane. But, like, Slate was still proud of what they accomplished. And that's what makes, like, feeling bad for him a little harder. Because, of course, again, Slate was also not a good man. But that's... he still didn't deserve what... he didn't deserve what Columbia gave him and did to him.
Fireman, Booker.
Any last words?
I want to reload real quick. Okay, you know what? You need to just stop right now. Shouldn't have done that. I'll be fine.
Stop!
Are they all gone?
Again, being
Hold
multifaceted,
on
God
to
knows
this.
he's not a hero, but he doesn't claim to be. Yeah, like that's actually
Booker,
one of the other
here.
things. Like,
Appreciate it.
first of all, I completely agree. I love any character that is multifaceted like this. like a lot of the characters in this game are. They are. There's a lot of different angles to look at them from, and it's all.
Mr. DeWitt,
The name's Booker.
I'll be certain to attend to that distinction. Booker.
Yeah.
There's a moment when we're not being shot at. If you're interested, I've spotted some supplies over there.
Huh? Over where? Huh? Oh. There, just weird loading zone. Yeah, no, I love the characters of this. That just they have a lot of different ways that they can be seen, and they're not all just one note. And Slate is, you made a very good point. He doesn't claim to be a hero, and that's like his biggest problem about all of it, is like Booker DeWitt. He even says himself that like a true soldier, like Booker DeWitt is a true soldier. He did do crazy things. He committed atrocities. But he also doesn't claim to be a hero. He claimed to be a soldier that was doing what needed to be done. And yeah, Slate was trying to do the same. Then Comstock just comes in and claims to be an outright hero for everything that he did. Not only claiming to be a hero, but taking the battles for himself, at least in their eyes. They don't know. When it comes to multifaceted anti-heroes with a deep story, really reflects on their actions in gameplay. Of course, that would be Subject Delta. Yeah, Subject Delta was...
What is a life compared to a
good character.
Mercy belongs to the Lord.
Yeah, right there.
The gears!
Yeah, I know the gears. Don't tell me how to do my damn job, Elizabeth.
They're all gone. Come on out. I don't think I understand how you do these tears.
I always thought of them as doors. When I was younger, I didn't just open the ones I found. I remember making them.
Making them?
I could go wherever I wanted. But I always wanted to come back.
To what?
I don't know. My family?
Huh. How do you do that? Whatever it is.
You know how I said I had plenty of time to read? Well, I tried to figure it out.
Yeah.
I read literature on physics and other such things.
Yeah? And what did that teach you?
That there's a world of difference between what we see and what is.
That is the most non-answer answer that you possibly could give. I also recognize that this game, it's supposed to encourage you to constantly be switching between your weapons and picking up other ones, kind of like what, you know, Doom Eternal did with its lesser ammo. But also, don't really need to. Vending machines are like everywhere, and ammo's cheap. Can I see this one yet? Okay, I did see that one. Alright, yeah. Med kits. Where is... I know there was a place here that needed a shock jockey. And not the actual... not the boat. Might be up there. Yeah, it's up there at the hook. I'll power up the gondola when I damn well please. Busy. Melee target is stunned. That's literally just a worse version of the electric punch.
Preston is a sporting man, Miss Fitzroy. I won't steal up on you while you slumber like these Vox boys here, with their pig stickers. That's one scalp to me. That's two. Now when you hear this, I want you to square your affairs and come die in the side of the poets. You'll need a white man's weapon. Give this a try.
The sniper rifle, which I'm good on ammo now. Right. Oh. Sorry if it gets a bit noisy. My kid just woke up from his nap. Come on up.
No!
No, he doesn't want it. Never mind.
The gondola's coming!
He will abandon you, my sweet Elizabeth. Once he has what he needs, he will leave you alone. What else could you expect from a liar and killer of women?
Comstock.
Father, prophet, whomever you are, I'm leaving and there's naught you can do to stop me.
Oh, sweet child. That's where you...
No, I don't think I'm wrong about that one. I'm sorry.
Watch out, rockets!
Maybe the prophet, but these guys aren't. I could be wrong. I don't think that they saw that one coming. A lot of rockets. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, nope. I need to doodle out. Can't just ride on those lines. Thanks,
Take
Elizabeth. Oh yeah, I love airships. Airships are really cool. I love the idea of airships, the aesthetic of airships. It's all good shit.
Do it.
There!
You get an angle on those rocket guys.
There's a Patriot!
My aim is true as my eyes.
God, I can't get this guy. What the hell? What's this cover doing for me? Say one thing, it's not doing its damn job. Where the hell are you? Did you seriously jump off? Oh shit. The other way. That went well. There are still people here. I don't know where they are. Oh, there's another one. Done? Cool. Alright, I'm leaving.
Can you unlock this?
Keep a lookout.
You afraid somebody's gonna sneak up on us?
Done.
In that, like, split second?
When you were unconscious on the beach, you kept repeating a woman's name. Anna.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pried. Where are you from, Mr. DeWitt?
New York.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. Something that really caters writing on a resume.
It was a fine thing you came along when you did.
How do you think I ended up here? I gambled, and now I owe
Floaty
money to men
boaties.
you don't want to be in debt to. I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
I like floaty boaties. That's way better than airships.
Need money? Okay, cash.
Thanks.
We're almost to the First Lady's floaty boaty. They really need to update their vending machines. Could have kept the shotgun behind his desk. Must have been crazy in the floaty boaty exhibit. Orange. Oh no, that's just another Lady Comstock is dead.
So, looks like they call you the false shepherd.
And you the lamb.
Let's not call each other that.
Suits me.
How do you figure they'd know you'd be coming?
Either they've got a prophet on their side,
Har har.
or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me.
Shield maxed out. Alright, let's go to France. Hear me out on this one. Back in the Colombian police truly be the bad guys if they just
I want to see.
let you stop at a store.
Everything.
Right?
It's up to you now. There's no one.
Wait, what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How'd you know that?
One thing I had in that tower was time, Mr. DeWitt. Time to study things like geography.
I owed money. And there's a fellow who... He offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's very nice that they just stop mid-fight to let me shop.
Elizabeth, it's gonna be okay. Come on. Everything's gonna be okay. Will you just turn around and talk to me?
Even better.
We can...
She got a pipe wrench. Not again. Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Fresh air did the trick. This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the raffle.
You Fitzroy?
Nothing but.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Cause it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
Trying to get out of here.
There's already a fight to win. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the Vox. If you believe in the righteous folk, then join
I
the
just
Vox.
want my ship.
And the Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox. Down in Finkton, there's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
Yeah, let's throw me down my guns. Thank you.
Before she lights out.
The most common complaint I hear from the working man is that they are unhappy with their lot. Why torment yourself?
They fire the man?
Flying squad came and took him. You ain't gonna see him around no more.
Ah, finally, we're getting some stuff.
Samuel always thought that the pew on Sunday
about those later.
went hand in hand with the desk on Monday. Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the Lamb's Tower on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the prophet, and the prophet delivered unto us a miracle through his servant Fink. I do not know if I will ever get used to a husband bound in a skeleton of metal, but better a handyman than a dead one.
Yeah, no, it's actually, I gotta give it to them. They do deserve at least some level of respect for holding off on the handyman.
This here is private property. You're looking for trouble because I'm more than happy to be of service.
Like, they showed off the handyman early on. But they don't actually throw a handyman at you until way, way later. Like, we're, what, like 5 hours in, I think? And they are just, like, I still haven't actually fought a handyman. Like, they saved those.
Now, Jeremiah Fink has a philosophy. You see, your company is like...
Hey, buddy. Mind if I take this gear?
Was captured by the pro-union police force.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Nah, I keep an electric punch. Sorry, my finger slipped.
Cooking oil was poured in a match set. The sailor was slowly...
You're under arrest!
Oh, yeah? I'd like to see you fucking try.
You ain't getting out of here alive!
Okay. I need to... I can take out some of these guys. Now, hold on. You don't need to be calling in a patriot. Come on. Don't you think that's a bit excessive? around a banana? Interrupted his lunch. I am completely out of sniper ammo finally. That's good. Okay. Wouldn't even need to use it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really forgot where I need to go. Okay. It's over here. I remember now. Just getting a little turned around, that's all.
You want to know what we do to pretty little stowaways? Or maybe you don't.
Being really weird with that door opening.
Just stop for a minute!
Get away from me! Stay away!
I just want to talk to you!
I said stay away!
Elizabeth!
Get away from me!
Just hold up for a minute!
Stay away!
I'm not angry with you! Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Stay back!
God damn it!
I am not going with you!
Don't go in there!
I have no need of one such as you!
No, no, no!
No! Let me go!
They
There's
called
gotta be
Slater
another way in.
Oh shit.
I
Gotta
know
go
the
rescue
men
her
who
again.
died in all of Heroes with Captain Slate. There is no shame to be counted in their number. The shame lies to we who assembled outside the hall. Though we were not the ones who fell, I feel only envy for those who perished under his banner.
Monroe knows what's up. Monroe's sitting there nice and cushy behind a desk, and it's like, damn, I wish I could die for something that I believe in.
That's enough out of you!
Let go of me! Get your hands off of me! Let me go!
Alright, you need to calm down, Elizabeth. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Good old Booker DeWitt's coming to save you. Gotta loot some boxes real quick.
Hey! Show yourself, come on. My patience is done run out! I'll give me a promotion.
What the hell is... Oh! There's a fucking turret here! I didn't even see it! I didn't even fucking see it there. It's just shooting at me from up above. Sitting there, not a care in the world. And sometimes I look like I'm doing all right. Man, sometimes I just look like I'm dumber than a box of rocks.
The doctor ordered.
Keep your eyes to yourself, Guaylo.
Just up. Yeah. Dollar bill. Oh, still don't want any of those. Take some more ammo though. Still want to keep my sniper shotgun.
Stop already!
I am not going with you.
Elizabeth, wait!
Yeah, there was nothing the other way, right? Yeah, no, it's boxes. Hey, there's the handyman.
Hey, I'm slipping!
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton should be a walk in the park. What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt.
Yeah, I am.
And a thug. But you're also my only means of reaching Paris. Don't get too comfortable with my company, Mr. DeWitt. You are a means to an end.
Is a
No more.
They live to stir up trouble. So you beware the hyena. They will leave you with none but the sound of their laughter.
Yeah, no, that means to an end. I understand. Yeah.
Elizabeth, little help?
It's done.
Surprise embrace, melee kills, give health. Think that this one's better. Rather than a chance it just outright does. Hey man, you guys doing alright? Seem a little on edge. You don't need to chill. Chill with the chops. See, this is why you guys get a bad rep. Always running around
Now,
with your fucking
Mr.
guns
Fink's
out.
a good man. You work hard, and I know the reward.
Oh man. Oh, look at all this. Oh, all these increases. Recoil. Yeah, recoil decrease. Yes. Thank you. Fire rate boost. Sure, why not? Let's go. Fucking. Let's see. Reload. Of course. Gotta take that. Ah, now that's some good shit. Love that. Half of the back spot. Hey, money for that?
That would be your gunsmith. I just need to find this person.
Daisy Fitzroy.
She's either a great hero or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
Simply can't. Why not, you ask? Well, I can sum it up for you. One word. Morality. You see, my friend,
You guys mind if I, like, dig around in your office?
Welcome to Fink Industries Recruitment. We are not looking for any help. You hear that? No help.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally. Let's look for another way in.
Yeah, we'll just... You're the roguish type, right? Sneak our way in.
Fink Industries is not recruiting at this time. Please come again.
It's locked.
Looks simple enough. It's done.
Max out my shield. Now I'll probably start working on my health. I put a lot of stock into shields and games. I don't know, it just feels nice to have something that kind of generates.
Sorry, sir, but I was led to understand that there was work here. All my forms are in order.
Be that as it may, we are at quota.
But I spent all I had left on the jitney from Baxton Town,
You guys
sir.
mind if I just come back in here?
Well, we're taking all the Class C hirelings we intend to take on at present, okay?
The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for all that prophecy nonsense. I tell you, belief is just a commodity. old Comstock, well, he does produce. But like any tradesman, he's obliged to barter his product for the earthly ores. You see, one does not raise a barn on song alone. No, sir. That's Fink timber, a Fink hammer, and Fink's hand to swing it. He needs me, lest he soil his own.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
You know, put yourself in a position where you're the only person that can do something.
Over there, a service elevator. Should take us down to Finkton.
And get ourselves killed in the bargain.
My aim is true, as my eye is the prophet's. Reap what you sow.
Oh, my camera like glitched the fuck out there for a second. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it is when I cap you.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
The outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No. Seems right up your alley.
I can do catch, Booker.
Yeah, I don't think if that Denlin is gonna work out if he's already got people on his ass. Bad timing. Unfortunate. Oh, hey, Slate.
I hold in my hand the private journal of Comstock's wife. It puts the lie to this miracle child nonsense. She loved the child not. It seems the sainted lady would have preferred to let the seed of the prophet just dry out on the bed sheets.
Had not the Chinamen laid the trap for them. So I say, chin up. History is built on the backs of men like you.
It's Slate's locker. He must have
I already got
it. This is my mother's diary. Why would Slate have it? My husband claims the child was created from whole cloth by divine will. I am a believer, but I am not a fool. His bastard shall not be raised under this roof. My mother, she had me locked in that tower.
Elizabeth.
I just want to get out of this city. Please.
I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. Trying to get you out of here. Where?
Greetings. My name is Jeremiah Fink, and I want to share with you my personal creed.
What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee
Everything costs
take
something.
a sick
Keep
day?
costs down by keeping
Well, my
hands and feet
friends,
to yourself.
the answer is no. So I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I can tell you right now that you are our top candidate. Top! Now, my associate, Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you need.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
He seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance.
I mean, the enemy of my enemy.
Well, the man's got an ego.
Oh, look at that. It's work
Some
clock.
say to me, Fink, why is it that we get paid in tokens that are only good at the company store? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be damned if I let any of you poor folk get robbed at some shady establishment. You see, the Fink Company store brings you Fink products at a price designed specifically for the Fink worker.
Mr. DeWitt, welcome to Finkton. You'll find a variety of supplies here that should see you through your visit.
Including a gun? Thank you.
What does Mr. Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss, but Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in the gentleman.
But why?
So sorry, young miss, but any questions regarding the gentleman's application should be taken up with Mr. Fink directly.
Does this strike you as good news? Doesn't strike me as good news.
Ah, it's fine.
Fink manufacturing to Shantytown. Starting bid. 20 minutes.
What do you think? Head to the gunsmith or scavenge supplies by that clock shop?
Now 10, will you give me 9?
9. I bid 9.
Bid. Now 9, will you give me 8? 9 minutes bid. Now 9. 8 minutes bid. Now 8.
The most common complaint I hear from the working man
They're literally bidding to work.
I can do 5 and 50.
5 and 50. I said 5 and 50. Anyone lower than 5 and 50? Coal porter goes to the worker in the blue shirt.
Who wants all those responsibilities and worry? You do your
We need a
job.
pipe fitter here. Shrimp a pipe on Pearl Street. Starting bid of 20 minutes. Can I get 19? 18 minutes bid now 18. 17 minutes bid now 17. 14 minutes bid now 14.
Doesn't look like we can enter now.
And we'll just go back to it later.
8 and 33. We got our fitter in the green shirt. I need this job. That's a Fink man, an efficient man.
Hey, it's fine. He's still blinking. Look at him. He's smiling.
There's no more work today. Disperse! Disperse!
No, I gotta work.
My family's gotta eat! We need work! Work!
Move it! Move it!
Work! Disperse! Disperse!
That sucks to suck. Could have bid better.
Can you help me out with this lock?
Really? That little old lock.
Yes, that little old lock.
That poster. There's another cipher on it.
Huh. So we need to find the code book?
Yes. Looks like everything's been impounded at the Good Time Club. Maybe that's where we'll find it.
I guess we gotta start something then, huh?
I'll wait down here.
If somebody comes along and tells you that you are getting the short end of the stick, do you know what they're really saying? They're saying, friend, what you do doesn't matter. Friend, you're being taken for a fool. And friend, you're no better than a slave. Well,
More money.
tell us. You say,
Appreciate it.
I ain't no slave. I ain't no fool.
Here it is, Booker. Chen Lin, gunsmith.
Proud of it.
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Fox. So if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
You got some more? Man, I really need to get rid of these tips. Can I get rid of these tips? Captive training off. Where are those damn tips? Don't forget to use vigor to make me.
So, don't let money come between you and your craft.
Yeah, you don't need money. You need something silly like that. I don't know, I feel like I need money. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I've just been brainwashed into believing that money is actually important when it's not. I should just take pride in my
Found
work.
some money. Want it? Take it.
One day, ain't nobody noticed me. Then they think I done for Lady Comstock, and well, everybody noticed me. I head to Finkton, and I hide. I hide deep. The more they look, deeper I go. Only thing a color child can count on is the fact they invisible.
Going to the good time.
Come back at showtime!
When's showtime?
Come back at showtime!
Guess we should go come back later.
But I fought to get in here. What the hell?
Come back at showtime.
And worse. Of course it's Fink. Oh, of course it's the head of security. It's all his damn fault. What the hell is that guy doing? What is he paying him for? Is he paying him at all? I don't know. It's Fink. Probably not. But that's besides the case. Besides the point. Come back. It's showtime. Fought my way in there for nothing.
Do you know what Daisy Fitzroy and her anarchist cronies want for you? Strike.
Gautama Buddha.
Who?
The founder of Buddhism. Spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Something tells me Comstock doesn't cater to idols getting worshipped that ain't him.
Yeah, no, they probably got him into some bad shit already.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Lin? Chen, Lin? Is anybody here? Someone worked this place over. Local constabulary, no doubt.
Do you hear that? There's someone downstairs.
Hello?
I'm sorry to bother you. Excuse me. We're looking for Mr. Lin. Mr. Chen Lin?
Booker.
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad. I pray, Gautama Buddha. Pray, give husband back. Give back to Melu.
Where did they take him?
Club. Everyone take to good time club.
Where is this club? Ma'am, please, where is this club?
Booker, we'll find it. Just leave her be.
We'll find it, don't worry.
Why not Vox Populi help Chen Lin? Why not Daisy Fitzroy help Chen Lin?
Who are the flying squad?
Cops. Kind who probably got their boot on Lin's throat asking him how well he knows Daisy Fitzroy.
Isn't she the one we're working for?
As a matter of fact, it is. All right, let's
Yeah,
figure out where this
just so happens.
club is.
We know a little bit about Daisy Fitzroy.
Lately, I've been hearing a whole mess of...
I see a handyman!
Come on, turn around for me.
Every step is like cold.
If I'm going to let an anarchist come between you,
I love Handyman. Great. Good stuff. their animations are also phenomenal because it's.
I must admit, you know your way around a brawl.
There's everything that they do. They're like trying, like fixing themselves. Every swipe that they take, like fixing their arms, shit.
I'm sorry about what I said at the docks.
Yeah. Can't see how I might have changed your sense of that.
You protected me.
Job's a job.
There it is, Mr. DeWitt.
Now we just need to head inside and find Mr. Lin. And just call me Booker.
Welcome to the Good Time Club, sir or madam, where the lions roar. The show is about to begin.
Ah, DeWitt, my boy. You know, the best kind of interview is one where the applicant doesn't know he's being evaluated. But I've watched you since the other day at the lottery. You're a brute. And
Oh,
in
yeah.
times like this,
I'm
I
a
could
brute.
use a brute.
What do you want, Fink?
Why, labor unrest is coming to it. Now, Fitzroy has got the jungle all riled up. A man like me could have use of an old Pinkerton like you.
Let's find Shen Lin and get the hell out of here.
Now, all I ask is that you finish what you started to it. Wouldn't want to disappoint the other applicants. Our first candidate is a veteran of Peking. Now, what's that they say about old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old hand at handling explosives. Only man I
Don't
know
remember
who
him.
hasn't
Don't remember him at all.
lost a limb working with them. Yet. That sort of ambition, my boy, will serve you well at Fink Industries. You're a pistol, DeWitt. Pistol.
I'm a little bit bigger than a pistol. Don't undersell me.
This young gold is a former devotee
Wanna
of
hold on to this?
Lady
Here you go.
Comstock. But without the old gal, they don't know quite what to do with themselves. Pick this one up at a hiring fair for a song.
Easy. Alright. Next. Oh, there's more people here. I guess I'll take out all the rest too. Why not? Where you at? I know I saw you. There you go. I just shot a corpse.
Now, enough!
My aim is true, as my eye is the prophet's.
I always give quality. Don't you worry, Mr. Fink.
I need more time to look. Okay, catch.
Congratulations, DeWitt! You know, when your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job.
Now!
But
There you go.
I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job, Fink.
Now, I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. But do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fink Security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt.
Oh, I've definitely already killed for it.
I promise you this. I will get what I want.
Look, there's a door over here. I think that's the way down.
What's that damn book that I'm looking for?
I had thought you a fool, dear brother. When you told me that you heard wonderful music trumpeting from holes in the thin air, I began to doubt your mental integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
Fucking... It's music coming out of thin air. He's definitely hearing things.
You're a modern woman. It's 1912.
It's gonna be 2012 before I'm interested in one like you.
Who's out there?
Book I'm looking for down here.
Look, Chen Lin, cell number 9.
Right? How do I go further down? This way.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Child's play.
I used to work for folks like Fink.
Really?
And I was with the Pinkertons. They call us in when the workers got restless.
To do what?
Demonstrate the folly of men striking, throwing down tools.
You hurt people.
I'll tell you this. Sometimes there's precious need for folks like Fitzroy.
Why?
Because of folks like me.
All yours.
Just a couple more shots.
Hey,
Code book, there it is.
that's it. That's the book for the clock shop.
I don't remember if that's still an option. I'm just gonna go back and use it now. Clock shot. That was. don't remember. And this one? That way, was it? What the hell? No, this way. I remember. They came back here and... Yeah, right there.
Alright, give me a second. The broken clock tolls at midnight.
Which clock?
Broken one.
This looks like the one.
Set it to midnight.
Well, be.
I came to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
I don't know about that one, but hey, you do you. Finkton is the kind of guy that just exploits the worker. He is like just a worm. I hate people like Finkton. Just they literally force you into labor
money.
that you don't
What?
want to do for less pay than you are actually worth, and then get you to thank them for it.
Tell us what you know about Fitzroy, you goddamn kook. You know you can hear us. You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lynn for company? Throw a bucket of ice water on him. We got 3 more to bring in tonight.
Yeah, Chenlin's not doing too hot.
What's that smell?
Ain't no privies down here.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden? Or drown your flock under an ocean of water?
What could people have done to deserve to be locked up in a place like this?
Fink don't need much of a reason.
No. No, he doesn't.
Thank you for the interruption, Elizabeth. Talking about how, oh yeah, all this stuff. It's not bad. It's literally godly.
Got a lock, needs picking.
I'll give it a whirl. There.
Blood to salt, and he's fried salt upon death 40% of the time. None of it's great.
Need some help with this.
Let me see. This is it, isn't it?
Yep.
This is
Number
the
9.
one.
All yours.
Do it? You're a
Hell
liar.
of a sell.
But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you? Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your
Hey there, Chenlin. You're not doing so hot, are ya?
We're too late. God damn it.
This is what he meant.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead is dead.
What? How the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
What do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker. Chenlin.
The body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
Thank you, Lutess.
if we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, no, there was definitely no going back. All right,
open it.
Going in.
Look, there's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
All right. I think this is probably a good place to end it. It's a few minutes earlier than I would normally end it. I have family stuff to take care of. Toddler that's very upset. We'll be picking this up again on Wednesday. Maybe I'll be less tired then. I don't know. Probably not. I'm always tired. If you're still here, thank you for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.